Hey guys, it's Godbars here, the self-proclaimed hip-hop historian, and this is the 374th episode of my series, where I grab a vinyl from my collection, talk about why I love it, what influence it has, and what its place is in the grand scheme of hip-hop. So whether you know today's MC of choice or not will most likely come down to how well-versed you are in 90s West Coast hip-hop, specifically from the Bay Area. However, even if you are somewhat of a casual fan, there's still a good chance that you've heard of Sacramento's Sibo. Through guest appearances, he contributed to classic LPs like Tupac's All Eyes on Me or TRU's True. But even with killer collab albums like Block Movement, with fellow Bay Area veteran and pioneer Brother Lynch Hung, and dope solo output from his '93 debut Gas Chamber Here, 294's The Autopsy, '95's Tales from the Crypt, and 1998's Till My Casket Drops. Unfortunately, this talented lyricist had a career plagued with setbacks as he became the first notable rapper to ever actually be jailed for his lyrical content, which stemmed from his track Deadly Game with X-Rated, another legend I've been trying to add to the collection for a while. Looking back, what they did to Sibo here was a pretty blatant abuse of the legal system, as he appealed 3 times and was denied for all of them, even though his quote-unquote crime was just making music in which the lyrics criticized specific public officials, namely Pete Wilson, along with the 3 strikes law that they had implemented. And frankly, I think we should bring this dude's name up much more frequently when discussing artists who truly took a stand against censorship and restriction of freedom of speech in art, and paid for it personally. As active as he's remained over the last 30 years, I still have a bit of a soft spot for his breakout solo album here, because not only did it introduce me to Sibo, but it also came at a time where California hip-hop was just bubbling with creativity, talent, and diversity, as 1993 gave us plenty of other West Coast classics, some of which included Freestyle Fellowship's Inner City Griots, the Alcoholics debut 21 and Over, Ice Cube's Lethal Injection, Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, Cypress Hill's Black Sunday, Spice One's 187 He Wrote, Tupac's Sophomore LP, Above the Law's Black Mafia Life, Eazy-E's It's On Dr. Dre, Del the Funky Homo Sapiens' No Need for Alarm, as well as Mac Mall's Illegal Business and Conscious Daughter's Ear to the Street, which are both pretty high up on my wish list for the collection. What I love about Sibo's debut here is how it feels like the cover art perfectly encapsulates the feel of the project itself, with nothing but fiery Bay Area gangster raps over a hard-hitting set of beats that may be pretty minimal a good amount of the time, but they still accomplish what they set out to achieve, which is crafting a dark, grimy atmosphere for our MC to lay down his top-tier bars. There's plenty of lyrical highlights on this thing, but I want to share some lines from his opening verse on the LP, as the starting track here has always been one of my favorite moments on Gas Chamber, partially due to the simple yet eerie beat, but mainly because of how well Sibo uses the opportunity to set the scene and give you a peek into what he has in store around the corner. He kicks off this first verse rapping, "Black 6'4" gold Dayton's roam and hit the block non-stop, homie, straight out bone. And just passing through, didn't have no strap. Point my finger at your asses, send smoke like that. Hit your enemy block, rolling 4 cars deep. 2 Chevs, 1 Lack, and an IROC Z. Riding low, shotgun gauge ready to peel. Windows down, top drop, bumping realer than real. Hit the block gauge cocked, hanging over the dough. 7 shot, 1 squeeze, ride pump, you know. Never slip in the streets of the garden block, 'cause motherfuckers getting smoked a lot. Hit the flow and I come, you try to run, you get gunned down. 4 deep on the creep, I'm about to put your ass to sleep. And ain't no sense in locking the door, 'cause 1 kick from one of the clicks will be in that hoe. So make way as I unload my AK on your house, then degrade as I take one of your closest family members out. It's the bow, I thought you knew. Oh punk, you didn't know? Well, meet my foe. Face to face, we shoot out with the next hood. On the creep, they say the bow looks no good. And it's your ass that got me pulling a mask. Hop in a cap, want me to tap daddy on that ass with my mask? It's all for one and one for all. Fucking with the bow and I'll be busting and getting AWOL. Pulling a gat, going in for the big jack. Caught them fools on their back, poked them up with the Mac. Now give me the strap, cause that's how we livin' in 93. I watch my back, plus I'll be strapped cause ain't no Jack MC. So don't try. This punk tried denying, I knew he was lying. I started firing, now one at a time they all retiring. Close range, living in strange, can't be tame. I pull the Mac and take the police out the fucking game. I've been a slave and I ain't going back. Police jacked with the intentions to sending it back. There aren't any featured artists on this thing, but as for the killer group of instrumentals, they were handled by a small group of talented producers, which included Mike Mosley, Sam Bostic, and Mob Boss Productions. When it comes to my honorable mentions for this one, I have to recommend songs like the title track, Realer Than Real, Danked Out, Marked for Death, Liquor Stove, Scratch From, Play 4G, and Survival in the Garden. Then as for my overall top 3, I think I'd have to narrow my favorite tracks down to Black 6'4", Bald Head Nut, and 4 Deep. Thank you for watching my 374th video. Next time we are touching on one of the very few MF Doom related projects I haven't covered yet. So keep an eye out for that one, and if you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what your top tracks are off this Bay Area gem. Don't forget to have a great day, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.